me, Deb, the Keto Queen. It's Thursday, guys. I hope you're having a great week. It's been a wild, crazy day at work, so I am coming home to make another easy dish. I hope you guys are following my page so you can learn how to eat and cook and live easy keto. We're definitely doing that tonight. We're making a cheesy fajita chicken bake, and it is super easy. And I myself have not cooked this, but I have shared the recipe with several friends who have, and I absolutely love it. Trying to open up my salsa. I can't get it open. I'm struggling to get my shirt filthy. Hang on a second. Good Lord. Okay, hang on. There we go. Oh my gosh. I should have got my husband to open this for me. It's been a while since I've opened this salsa jar. There we go. Okay, I put my arms into it. All right, guys. As you jump on, let me know where you're watching from and what you're doing for dinner tonight that's low carb or keto friendly. I've had this on my menu 2 times in the past, and for whatever reason, either work interrupted or life interrupted, and I did not get to cook it. And you know, my goal always is to make a menu on Saturday or Sunday, buy the items I need for that menu, and cook what I have on my menu. But sometimes life gets in the way, whether that be that you're sick or you have to work extra or whatever. So I have not fixed this before, but I have shared this recipe with friends who have requested it in my menu, and they love it. So I am excited to cook it for the first time tonight. Susan says, hey from Florida. I hope it's beautiful there. Hey Hope, watching from Michigan. Ooh, is it cold there still? Hey Tanya, how are you? So we are cooking a cheesy fajita chicken bake. So easy, you only need a very few things. I'm only gonna be on here for a minute, and that's how awesome this is. You can get your dinner together in a minute, put it in the oven, walk away, come back and eat. So we have 4 chicken breasts, and these are thin sliced breasts. Now, depending on how thin your breasts are will determine the cooking time. I've got my oven on 375, and I'm probably gonna cook this for about 20-25 minutes, and that's all it's gonna be needed because these are really thin. You might need extra time depending on if you're gonna use a full chicken breast or thicker slices, but I just bought the thin sliced chicken breast. All right, guys, we're gonna mix together the topping. This is so easy. I've got a block of softened cream cheese. I'm gonna add 1/3 cup of salsa. Now I'm using, if I can get myself together here, I'm using the salsa that my aunt made for me. It's homemade salsa. It has very little sweetener in it. Now, when you go shopping for salsas, we've talked about this before, pick out the best options available. There are salsas that are full of sugar, and you can see that in the carb counts, and then there are salsas that are much better for you. So pick out the one that works best for you. And this is homemade. So we're gonna do a 1/3 cup of salsa, 1 full block of softened cream cheese, and most people are using a fajita packet mix. If you have like the fajita packets, you would want to use half the packets. That is perfectly fine to do. But I'm going to be using my taco seasoning, my Taco Tuesday. It's called Taco Tuesday seasoning from Flavor Gods. And I'm going to do 2 tablespoons. And I'll taste this and see if I need to add any more. But I'm using taco seasoning that has no sugar instead of a fajita packet. This is called a cheesy fajita chicken bake dough. So if you want to use the fajita seasoning, you go right ahead. We're just going to mix this up. Now look how pretty it is in the bowl. It looks really good already. So we're just going to mix these 3 ingredients up. A block of cream cheese, 1/3 cup of salsa, and your half a fajita packet or taco seasoning of your choice. It looks really good. It smells good already. I definitely don't think I'm going to need to add any more flavoring because I can smell the seasoning. It smells so good. We're just going to mix this up, and we're already almost done. 3 ingredients that we're mixing to put on top of the chicken. Look how pretty it is. This smells delicious. I love salsa. All right, so we're just going to put this on top of the chicken. Just smear it on top of your chicken. Let me know what y'all are doing for dinner tonight that's low carb or keto friendly. We always love to share our ideas. I will be very honest. The other night somebody asked me, do you ever come home and feel like you just don't want to cook? Today was one of those days. It started out so good. I had so much fun enjoying my HR leaders here in my hometown at an HR conference, and then after that it just got nuts. And as soon as I got back to work, or tried to get back to work, first of all I got stuck in the parking lot at the conference. Somebody parked and didn't pull up enough, so I could not even get out of my space. Had to call security. So that took a few minutes to get out of the parking lot. And then it just got nuts at work. so many people with so many things that they need, and I love my job. I love helping people, but sometimes it's just mentally draining. So this is one of the days where I did not want to cook. So let me just tell you, in my past life, prior to keto, prior to my habits of creating meal plans, or menus, I would say, menus, I would easily have said, no, ain't happening. Tonight we're stopping. I'm going to pick up some fast food, or we're going to order pizza, or we're going to, stop at the barbecue joint, and, I'd have been done. Because mentally, I am tired, and I just want to come home and enjoy my puppies and have a glass of wine and go to bed. But creating the habits that I have in the last 3 years of my keto journey, I always am prepared. I always have food ready at the house to cook. And when I'm tired, I always have an easy plan for the week. And this is one of those. So a fajita, cheesy fajita chicken bake, all we did was take thin slices of chicken. We made our sauce. It looks delicious already, right? So we made our sauce, 1 block of cream cheese, 1/3 cup of salsa. I already forgot. 1/3 cup of salsa, the best option for you. Mine's homemade, so it has little sugar, but it's not perfect because there is no perfect sauces, right? So you can make a perfect one though if you really wanted to, but it's going to take you time. But get the best option, and then a half of a fajita packet if you're using fajita packets. I'm using my Flavor Guides Taco Tuesday. All right, next, all we're going to do now is top it off with some beautiful sliced bell peppers. Now, I wish that I had thought about it when I was at the grocery store and got some yellow and red bell peppers, but I didn't. I didn't think about it. I got green. I love green bell peppers, but I really love color. So all we're going to do is top our chicken with the peppers, and I used 2 bell peppers. Again, you can use any of them that you like. All it's doing is adding some wonderful flavor and color to our dish. So we're just adding them. I'm just sprinkling them on top of my chicken. I've got 4 thin chicken breasts. You can use 4 or 5 for the same recipe. I'm going to post this recipe for you guys in just a little while when I actually post my plated meal. We're doing this live, so it's going to take 20 minutes of cooking. So I'm not going to keep you live 20 minutes just so you can see my finished product. I will post it on my page when it's finished and we sit down and taste it. That way I can offer suggestions since this is the first time I've ever cooked it. I don't know for sure if I would do something different yet because I haven't cooked it yet. All right, so don't that look pretty? Last thing, look how pretty this is. The last thing is we're gonna add cheese. So this is where you get to change it up. You can use whatever cheese you like. If you love pepper jack, put some pepper jack on there. I'm using a Fiesta blend. It's like a Mexican blend because this is a fajita bake, right? So I'm using a Fiesta blend cheese. If you wanna shred up your own cheese, you can make an awesome cheese mix to put on top of this recipe, but my whole point of this is easy and fast. So I got a Fiesta blend, and I keep cheese. I've got a second refrigerator in my garage, and I keep cheese. I buy it when it goes on sale, so I'll have a Fiesta blend, I'll have some pepper jack, I love Monterey Jack, we love mozzarella, we love cheddar, we love Gouda cheese, so I keep cheese out there. All right, look how awesome this is. Now I'm adding 2 full cups of cheese because I'm making this cheesy. It's a cheesy fajita chicken bake. All right, this is it. So fast to put together. The only reason it's taking me longer is because I'm talking to you and looking in the mirror. But look how pretty it is. I love the colors. Let me put this in the oven real fast. So I have my oven on 375. And we're going to cook those thin breasts for about 20-25 minutes and it'll be ready to eat. Now, my husband is going to eat that in a flour tortilla. I would if I had some low-carb ones, but I don't. I never shop for things that I don't use all the time. I just don't like to waste the money. So I do have some in my cabinet that were here from something else, and my husband's going to eat this on a flour tortilla. I'm going to eat it right out of the pan, just plain as Jane. You can also cook a little bit of cauliflower rice and put this over your cauliflower rice. You could do anything you wanted to with it. I'm just going to eat it just like it is. I'm going to put it on my plate, cut it up, and it's going to be yummy. So I've never fixed this before. I have shared it with other people. First topping, Mary, we took the chicken and put it in our baking dish, just a thin sliced breast, and then we made a topping out of a block of cream cheese, 1/3 cup of salsa, low sugar salsa, of course, and Taco seasoning is what I used, but this is a fajita bake. So if you have a fajita package, you want to use half of your fajita package. I love the Flavor Guide seasonings, and I have a Taco Tuesday seasoning, so that's what I used instead of the fajita. But this is a fajita bake, so definitely try that. Just got on, what is the cheese? I used a Mexican Fiesta blend cheese. Because it is a Mexican fiesta dish. But you can use any cheese you want. If you love pepper jack like I do, you can use pepper jack, anything. All right, guys, I see a lot of friends on here. Hardly anybody's told me what you guys are doing for dinner tonight. I don't want to keep you forever. It really has been a long week. I am going to go out on the porch and rest for a second and relax with my husband and just have conversation and play with the puppies. Sherry said she made the pork chops with the ranch, parmesan, and bacon. It was delicious, wasn't it, Sherry? I loved it. My daughter had leftovers today from dinner last night, and she was fixing it up before I left the office this afternoon because she's working a second shift, a couple hours tonight, and she was warming it up. I was like, man, I wish I had leftovers at the house. I rarely cook more than what we eat. So if someone doesn't show up for dinner, because I have a family of 4, even though one of them doesn't live here, he does come over for dinner. So if somebody doesn't show up, then Haley usually eats it for lunch the next day. All right, thank you, Linda. I appreciate you joining my page. I hope you see things that are easy and simple, and I hope you learn from it. Brandy's doing beef hot dogs and keto hot dog buns. Yum. Hey, Barb, how are you? All right, guys, so I'm going to jump off here, like I said, to go just relax and spend some time with my husband that's not work-related and play with the puppies. I hope you guys have an awesome night. I will post the finished plated meal. As soon as it's done cooking, I will post the recipe in the comments below, and tonight when I post my plated meal. I hope you have a fabulous night. Thank you for all the hearts. Christy says, I'm thoroughly enjoying your page. Thank you so much. Thank you, Christy. I appreciate it, and I'm glad you're here. The page is just set up to help people, and I tell you what, it has grown so much over the last year. I've had this page since 2019. I think I started in January 2019, and it has definitely grown. And that's from y'all's help, because you're sharing videos so that we can teach keto to more people and show them how easy it is to live a keto lifestyle, to maintain weight loss, but more than that, to feel amazing, to have better health. My aunt's doctor, she is 70. And my aunt's doctor told her she is in the best health she has ever been as far as he's concerned. And she has been doing keto for a couple of years, and she just feels great. So I know that everybody of every age can do this and have success and be happy and live a totally different life. So I hope you're ready. Angela says she was so glad she come across the page. Awesome relationships and recipes. Aw, thank you. Friendships, I mean. All right, guys, have an awesome night. I'm going to get off here, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.